Hello, welcome to Braitenberg vehicles, the wonders of the Braitenberg vehicles. I have sweet dog here. I now have vehicle 2, a few versions. Guess I make myself small here. Oh, right. So this is the basic vehicle 2 with 3 different kinds of excitatory connections. C doesn't matter because it will never rotate. It's quite boring because it will always have the same activation on both motors. I tried it in a previous video. And yeah, I have to say I'm amazed at how well they work. It actually only hit me recently. Best thing I say. Here I'm gonna comment out all the clutter for the moment. Let's only take aggression, a single aggression dude. So yeah, it really locks onto a source, and there's not much I coded. I mean, it really comes from, it's funny as well. It's like, when it's in front of a source, it gets excited. Maybe I spawn the sources. I have here something to spawn the sources so it doesn't get boring too quick. Yeah, I implemented a little bit things so that you can also move it around, squash the sources a little, with like some explosion. But yeah, it does actually do what Braitenberg imagined, that if you are closer with this, if you are rotated away from the source, you will activate this motor more, so you will move a little bit, you will rotate towards the source like this arrow is doing, and you see my vehicle being quite successful in locking in. I'm really surprised how well this works. Like, just wired these sensors and it's just doing it. Of course I needed to develop this thing, but yeah. There's nothing in my code that says, yeah, find light sources and kill them or something, right? It's completely emergent from the wiring of these sensors. So this is very exciting to me to see this working. Then here I have, that's the one in Braitenberg called fear. It sort of goes to light because it's excited by light, but then because of its wiring, the moment it's a little bit to the side of a light source, and I guess I have too many light sources now. The moment the light source is sort of to the side of it, it will decide to turn away from it. Exactly like Braitenberg imagined here, because the sensor will be active, so this moves, so it will make a turn, and that's really exactly what happens here. And of course I needed to tweak around with the numbers a little bit, so things like this, or also in the beginning they just, they were going, like, if they accidentally got close to a light source, they went bonkers, so I said that the sensor has a max value, for example, these kinds of things. But yeah, and then they become really docile in the absence of light, and they get more excited if there's light. But it does sort of go to the light and then decide to go away from it. Yeah, here's another thing you can do. Put all the light sources into one spot, so it's sort of more intense for the animal. Yeah. So yeah, in general, fear is slightly boring. Sometimes it also gets really excited, yeah, and it starts killing the light source actually. That's basically when it's locked in and goes straight. It doesn't really have a, like, at least my animal right now, it sometimes wouldn't start moving, because once it starts turning, I feel like there's sort of a, there's a math to it where the more it turns, so it returns, but if it doesn't turn, it will keep going straight. Doesn't happen right now so much, yeah, which is nice, I guess. Yeah, and then you could imagine multiple light sources, and maybe, oh, this would be so cool if I could rotate it now. I want to rotate the selected element, yes. Yes, I want this in my life. I want to figure out how rotation works, how mouse wheel works. Mouse wheel takes a rotation. Well, how that works. Zoom. That's not what I do. I'm gonna print it for the moment. And I'm guessing this takes a state as an argument. And something, I forget to mouse wheel. Okay, let's see if that is still correct. Ah yeah, 60. Minus 60, okay, and then it doesn't go further than minus 60, and then 120? Oh, okay. If I go in one direction, I get 60 as max or something, and then, strange. I don't completely get how it works. One thing I get is, that one direction is negative and the other direction is positive, I think. Like, okay, this would be negative always, and this is positive, okay, and this can be double as quick or something. And that's degrees. maybe. Well, it's not radians. Okay, so I'm gonna say rotate rotation. Rotate the selected element. Yeah, let's play around with this a little bit. I'm gonna say update the entity lookup, maybe when if yeah, if let entity, because the state has something called selected. I added that. If I check state selected selection, I call it nil though. Ah yeah, nil, because I didn't click one of those, and now nil, yes, because I didn't walk into the method. It's the entity ID of the selected card. So now I'm gonna say that's nil, of course. Yeah. So if let end. I also think, didn't I have function called alive? No, good. Yeah, okay. Entities by ID state with the selection, rotate the selected element. Mouse wheel says, maybe we should call it a list of mouse wheel functions. Rotate things, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna write, yeah, selected element. Sounds so, has so many responsibilities, right? Rotate. That would be update in the lookup entity, and then maybe 60. I want to turn this thing by 60 degrees. No, that would be ugly. Let's say something like 100 radians. I don't know, something like a fifth of a radian, something like that. So first of all, here I'm gonna say update in entity transform rotation plus rotation. Okay, so that's the rotate entity function, and I'm gonna say if selection state. Yeah, if this is an entity, if let end as the state, then use the function that I just wrote. The state, the selection, as a bit random. Yeah, it's fine. Don't know. This doesn't matter, of course. And then the rotation. I'm gonna figure this out a little bit, but let's say divide the rotation by 60. No, by 60 and then by 5. So that was my idea. But rotate entity. Yes, this is a new state. Okay, yeah, maybe I'm gonna print this to get more feedback. Okay, this doesn't work yet. Oh, so the mouse wheel, of course, also scrolls at the same time. Might be a bit weird user experience. If let end select entities by ID state selection. Is that just nothing? Ah, no, it's the light source there, of course. Okay, well, let's print something. And this guy is a body. I have some body. Transform rotation. I wonder for a sec, did I model the. Ah, there's a typo here, that was for sure. Oh, here's also something for transform rotation, so I'm pretty sure it's. Ah, okay, that feels a bit slow, but at the same time, if it's fast, it's maybe also hard to work with it, but maybe it can be a bit faster. I'm a fast guy. I like things fast sometimes. Sometimes slow and sensual can also be good, but yeah, okay, this is. I feel I have got some power over this animal right now. Yeah, okay, this is amazing. Now I can do almost anything. Yeah. Okay, I can decide how to rotate it. Yeah, which is nice. You can sort of play around with it now in a more useful way. Ah, it always wants to go away. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine if this is good enough. So that was fear here, and then you have two other versions. One is called the Love, and one is the Explorer. So let's quickly go through those as well. I love Love. Love is amazing. So it finds a light source. It always finds a light source. It's like an adoration it's like admiring it. Same way that Braitenberg was also imagining this to work. I guess in his book drawings they go a little bit closer here. I played around with some different kinds of parameters. I have a little bit of an effect by making it have less baseline arousal, but now it also doesn't get around so much, so it's a bit more boring. Yeah, it's really slow, and this actually doesn't have so much. Yeah, true. Because we need to be bigger, it actually gets closer to it. So. Almost doesn't matter, you feel like, huh? Also depends how strong the light source is, how close they get. This one's not strong, this one's strong. Yeah, here it gets closer, yeah. Right? I think so. And there's for sure like an equilibrium for this thing. Yeah, do you get? Yeah, now they are all sort of the same. And you can like move them, and then if this. Yes, these light sources sort of ping like radio towers, I don't know. Isn't skewed. No, isn't skewed. Love. Yeah, okay, so the connection of love, like Braitenberg says here, this connection from sensor A to motor A on the same side has a negative weight. So this is the only thing I need to change in order to get love out of. I could also play around with something strange like now they're like undecided, I guess, or something. But it depends. They have a different. They're like split brain. No, actually they only ever move in one. They only ever move and rotate in one way, sort of. So they rotate heavily the moment they see a light source. They just rotate on, because both motors are being active with the same sensor. I actually see. Yeah, this one's exciting. Okay, it's just a little bit more complicated, but you get the general idea, I guess. Weighted. Yeah. So how much is it inhibited? If this is a bigger number, it will stay further away. No, doesn't matter that much actually. That's also interesting. Almost doesn't matter. No. What if this is a really big number? I guess the motors. Yeah, the way the motors work is they can also be negative, so it will move the other way. So now it will just move away. Okay, that's the kind of stuff that you can play around with when you have a thing like this. Yeah, now we get really close, yeah. So close that it destroyed. There's something about this as well, huh? It's like when your love is too big, you're destroying the target. Yeah, 0.5 is fine, I think. So they go in adoration, and I just like that basically they're broken. I mean, this animal by itself is not getting anywhere now. It's stuck. So it would need some kind of other things in its functioning that would make it unstuck, like some human touching it and rotating it. Amazing, isn't it? And then that's love. I think love turned out really great. Like love is just amazing. And then the explorer, which sort of likes the light. So when explorer is far away from light, it will just move because it doesn't like the darkness. But then it doesn't. It has an ambivalent relationship to light sources. Sort of hangs around the light, but then the moment it sort of turns away from it a little bit, it will really turn away and then move again. So it's this, and this arrow is completely accurate. Yeah, do you see it? And then it's sort of hanging around the light sources also. Yeah, if there are many light sources, it will just it comes across like it doesn't really know what to do or something. Or you might say it likes the light. So it's these are two vehicles that like the light, Braitenberg says, and that's the vehicle 3C. Yeah, 3C is really interesting as the next thing, but so 3B is an explorer. It likes the nearby sources alright, but keeps an eye open for other perhaps stronger sources, which it will say to, given a chance, in order to find a more permanent and gratifying appeasement. Well, I think it ends up moving every time. Like, how can I make the source? What if there's like a wide range of sources? I'm gonna say, yeah, and I'm gonna make two sources and they have a wide range of intensity. Okay, so I don't have enough luck. I have a single one. Oh, yeah, okay, 5. Okay. Yeah, they spawn a bit far. Okay, maybe spawn one in the middle. Okay, 5. Let's do 3. Okay, this one's really strong, and these two are not so strong. So would they like actually find this one now? Like go to this one? Well, yeah, one thing in my model is the walls are actually quite a bit of an effect. The walls are quite an effect. Maybe I'm gonna tone that down a bit so that it doesn't have a big one effect. Okay, so here's a big one, and here's a tiny one. Okay, So let's see if they find the big one. Notice they bounce by the walls quite a bit. Yeah, okay, I mean, if they see the big one, they really want to go to the big one. No, they get so excited by the big one, I think, that they just move to the wall again. Yeah. Yeah, they turn away from the big one. Yeah, maybe this one is too high of has too much effect. I think they look better when the sources are a little bit less intense. Yeah, sometimes they find here, yeah, they find a spot where there's like a lot of light, and then they sort of hang around a little. I think, yeah, for sure, they are more in spots with light than without light. So I think you can say they like the light. Yeah, and the reason this happens is it's inhibited, so it has a baseline activity, moves around, and then when it looks at the line, it sort of stops moving. And then the moment it is, yeah, when it's straight on, it just stops moving, and then when it rotates a little, then one of the sensors is again further away from the light, so, or one of the sensors has a different angle on the light actually, which makes a big difference. That means that this motor will now go faster, because it's more in the dark, so it's a little bit like, yeah, it's quite ambivalent, isn't it? Like, it is activated by light, but then its rotation is dominated by moving away from the light, isn't it? Isn't that interesting? Okay, so that's the Explorer, and then, yeah, the easiest to understand and the funniest to look at, maybe, I'm not sure, no, love is amazing to look at too. Aggression, just hones in on these things, and it just seems to work, so I like it. And now I can play around with the rotations. Yeah, it would be kind of cool to select one and then have a little control panel down here or something to modify its behavior or something like that. Yeah. Maybe not in the scope of this video right now. So yeah, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit and put this on my website again. That's the Braitenberg vehicles number 2 and 3. Yes, and 3C, that would be having more character by having different kinds of sensors and so on. Yeah, it would, for example, love light and move away from temperature and like organic molecules and like oxygen or something like, yeah, it would do these kinds of things. Yes, and then you could have different kinds of reaction graphs or something for the sensors and for the connections. That would for sure also be kind of interesting. This thing would have its own kind of character, yeah, for sure, special taste. Yeah, it's fun to have a picture where they are all there at the same time. So by looking at this, you also sort of get a mental picture of how a single one would look if it would be combined, if it would have the combination of these. Because you can imagine it's in one dimension being a love one, and in another dimension being an aggressive one or something. And yeah, so what I find really funny is that the love ones find the source, and the aggression one just kills it for them, and then they need to find a new one. And the fearful ones actually also sometimes destroy the sources. They get so excited by a source, even though they're usually, or a lot of the times, they would evade it. They would still, but sometimes be too fast. They just get too fast. They just end up destroying sources. Here, this one. Yeah, that's how it works. Still, fear is quite a bit different from aggression. Aggression really just hones in on sources, and it's kind of funny how it makes even paths. It's almost like it tries to find the optimal path to destroy. Sometimes, yeah, here, yeah, this is for sure quite mesmerizing thing to look at. And then you can grab them and rotate it a bit. You can also grab the light sources. And then you can put this control screw into the URL as a gray parameter. And now we have some controls. Oh yeah. Yeah, they don't do so much right now. Love spawns some love. Although, yeah, now I have too many on the board. Very quickly I have too many on the board, I think. I don't have a way to kill them. That would be another thing. If you left click, you kill it. Wouldn't it be funny? Damn it, I'm gonna quickly implement this. Harness mouse, so wait, mouse down. Fear and aggression. Mouse pressed, mouse pressed. Quickly tell me the rest of these mouse clicked, mouse move. Mouse pressed, okay, mouse clicked. mouse clicked. Let's do this. Whoa. Yeah, I guess after some time, sometimes the board gets really chaotic because I'm not entirely sure why actually, because some of the animals have, I think maybe the activation is higher and higher or something. I'm actually not sure. Yeah, okay, either way. On click them printing event and return state on mouse clicked. Mouse clicked. Yeah, so it's right here. Yeah, this opens this context window. Button left. Button right gets overridden. I wonder if I say double click and then it dies. This thing doesn't have double click, right? That's, yeah. I'm gonna mouse pressed selection. Selection has an ID and a click time, right? Event time, something. Age time. Yeah. Okay, so selection has an ID and a time. That means I'm gonna change this, and then I'm gonna say mouse click, mouse pressed. If the same thing is already selected and the time is less than something, then I'm gonna say, yeah, this thing is double clicked right now. Now make a function called on double click that takes a state and then entity ID and returns a new state. Then I'm gonna say give me the current selection. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna say new selection. Is this no? I'm gonna say I'm gonna update the state regardless. That's the same, and then I'm gonna say return the state, but if double clicked new selection and the selection is the selection from the current state. Okay. So this function called double click with two selections. Can't do it. Enter, say. This, and then the second time. Yeah. Maybe I should call this new. That's old. Okay, double click is when the ID is equal and the time is less than something like the number. When the new time minus the old time is smaller than 300 milliseconds. Okay. Const state double clicked, old selection, new selection, then on double click state with ID, whatever. Yes. This function is wait, that's a compiler. On double click. Yeah. Somehow const thread works. Const thread puts the const thread, yeah, yes, puts the argument there. Okay, so that doesn't do anything yet. Maybe I can print the ID when double click happens. Oh yeah. Oh wait, yeah, okay. Just double clicked it, but I'm printing nothing else. Also I still print mouse clicked. That's wanted to grab the right mouse button, but it's shadowed by its context window. Yeah. Okay, so it's not 300 milliseconds. Yeah. And minus time new. Oh, time old. Oh yeah. Okay, so no, I don't. Yeah. Okay. The user really has some kind of intent when he gets this thing going. Yeah. Okay. So meaning the double click is implemented in a sufficiently user feedback kind of grippy solid way. So now I'm gonna say on double click I'm gonna kill this entity. That means assoc entity kill true. So yeah, I can say update in the entity lookup ID kill true. Yeah. Okay. So now, oh, doesn't work. F is not a function because I say update in true. Should say assoc. Yeah. Oh yeah, dice immediately. Oh, wouldn't it be so cute if it would if it would make a burst like this? Oh my god. Oh, that would be so good. I need this. At least this explosion, right? Yeah. Wobble, yeah, wobble and explosion. Yeah, that would be so great. I need this in my life right now. Damn it, explosion. So I'm gonna make an explosion. An explosion, an explosion, an explosion, an explosion. Yeah, so an explosion works. ES lib entities by ID state ID explosion color entity position entity size and spread. Okay. Explosion. Okay, so kill it. Do more things than kill it. I also want to say append entities the explosion. Yeah, okay, let's see if that does something. Ah. Oh my god. Oh, this is so cute. Oh yes. Kill assoc lifetime. Okay, let's try to do something else. Assoc entity ID lifetime 0.8 seconds, and then also make a wobble anim. Okay, I see this becoming a little bit strange. That's probably something I need to check a little bit. Okay, so update in entity ID and this entity on update conch lib wobble anim takes 1 second. Yeah, okay. This is the same how the light sources die. Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh yeah, I was expecting this probably doesn't immediately turn on great. Maybe because wobble anim is implemented in a shit way. I'm not entirely sure. Duration 1 second, magnitude 2. Why does it end up getting so big? Wobble anim is like some imperative code which I kind of enjoy. I just can get shit done if I like to write in Clojure script. It's kind of funny. You can just sprinkle in some completely imperative code. I mean, it's a game, so totally fine. It's probably way more complicated than it needs to be. I mean, but hey, in the end, I'm scaling I'm modifying the scale by looping between some progress and yeah. Wobble anim. Oh, there's another thing I could do. Instead of wobble anim, I could make it grow. That's another function I have. Grow updates the absolute scale. Doesn't help, but hey, yeah. Grow. It's a higher order function, returning a new function. Returning a function suitable for this on update thing in an entity. So grow with a speed. Okay, it just grows until it dies. 2. Grows into your face. Okay, 10 times slower. 10 times slower? No, it probably doesn't. Actually, no. Okay, not that. Ah! Okay. I didn't need these subcomponents, so it blows up and then. But that's fine, that's not so bad. It's way better than it just dying. Yeah. Yeah. Now you get some feedback, I feel like. This one doesn't work so well, so. That's a bit strange, actually. Sort of. I guess there's more things that cancel each other out there or something. Grow is so small because they're so small, I think. Yeah. Maybe. Die. I could polymorphically define a die. It's fine. I think they die in a kind of cute way. They blow up. Okay, this is great. Now you can controls. Okay, now you can say love, but you can also kill them. So the board doesn't get so boring. Oh yeah, this is great. This is great. Oh, it works great. It just works great. It's nice. I did a good job right now. Anything else? Maybe leave it here for a moment. Gotta clean it up a little bit. But yeah, the video is getting long enough, I suppose. So peace out. See you. Code of heart and build great things.